had to end it after 6.5 years. My girlfriend and I had been in a committed relationship since senior year of high school until we broke up on September 7th. Everything was well in our relationship until late July of this year when she went to visit her family out of state. During the trip, I felt her giving me the cold shoulder with short text replies with hours in between me receiving them. When she returned from the trip, she mentioned that her and her family discussed how it would be better for our future if we broke up, mostly because both of our families don't like or approve of each other or our relationship. This boiled down to a depressing talk about our futures, discussing how if we stayed together my family wouldn't have much of a role in our lives, and I was okay with that. We also spoke about how I need to eventually move out of state for work, but she did not want to. This ended with us deciding to continue our relationship despite everything and me promising to choose her over everything. Fast forward 1.5 months, she's been incredibly emotionally distant from me. She began demonstrating a severe lack of effort, support, and intimacy in our relationship. On September 6th, she's at a bar with her coworker friend real late at night. Meanwhile, I'm about to leave my best friend's house, and I text her asking if she'd like me to stop by and pick her up to avoid the cost of an Uber. She replies with, "Would you really do that?" To which I respond, "For sure, I'm on my way now." She doesn't open this message, and upon me arriving to the bar, I find her and her coworker friend wasted grinding and dancing on two guys on the dance floor. I immediately confront them, which leads to her and I talking outside the bar. Of course she's drunk and can't come up with excuses and can only apologize and say, "I love you, I don't want to lose you." And on me raving to the bar, I find her on my way now. The next morning we talk and she claims she only met the guy at the bar that night and that she had never gotten with another guy before or done anything like that ever. I tell her that's really hard to believe because she frequents that same bar with her friends. She also claimed that she was too drunk to understand what she was doing. She took full responsibility for the situation, but I couldn't find it in me to forgive her. She had also been committing other forms of self-destructive behavior with her same coworker friend over the last few months before this, such as drinking and driving and other abusive alcohol use. She claimed that she turned to alcohol abuse as a coping mechanism for her poor mental health, and that she had never gotten with another guy before. I gave her the ultimatum of either her getting a therapist and genuinely attempting to get her life back together while agreeing to move out of her parents' place with me, or I leave. She couldn't agree to those terms, so I ended things there. It's now September 23rd, and even though I know this wasn't my fault, I can't help but feel regret as well as a mix of a million other emotions. Ultimately, I'm devastated, but I believe future me will thank me for making the choice that I made. We've had 2 conversations between texts since then with no intention of getting back together. Told her girlfriend and I have complicated family situation. She struggles with mental health trauma and begins engaging in self-destructive behavior and getting involved with irresponsible people influencing her. I find her drunk at a bar dancing on another guy. I end things the next morning.